Hello, super fans. Welcome to Alberta News and Views. How is anybody supporting Mark Carney at this point? With his connections with China, with his tax evasion, he has suspended his campaign 3 times now because he just doesn't want to answer questions. He doesn't want to hold himself accountable. The corruption, the scandals, the guy is a serial liar. If you believe these polls, how? How is anybody still supporting him? Randy Hillier has a really good post. Check this out. He says, "You may as well vote your conscience, Canada. With the utter collapse of the NDP, Carney will be coronated on April 28th as the polls close in Ontario. The only campaign collapse that exceeds the NDP is the fantastical conservative collapse. The urban Eastern boomers' blind hatred for Trump and desperation to save their pensions and overpriced homes have created a powerful electoral alliance with the millions of public sector employees, the Rainbow Agenda crowd, and faux environmentalists." Yes, exactly, 100%. It is all bundled up right here. The hatred for Trump, the pensions, their real estate that is collapsing, the electoral alliance with the millions of public sector employees. It's crazy how many public sector employees there are. And the leftovers, Rainbow Agenda crowd, and of course, the environmentalists. The silver lining is that this coalition will undoubtedly speed up the push and timelines for the 51st state. All roads lead to independence of some sort. Western independence, provincial independence, 51st state. It's got to happen. It is the only way. Saskatchewan beats Alberta and Quebec in wanting to leave Canada if Mark Carney wins poll finds. And of course, this is assuming you believe in these polls. And there's lots of videos out right now about how these polls are skewed and how they are ridiculous. All you got to do is check them out. Just type it in. Really easy. I highly recommend it. This is what I'm talking about right here, people. Brookfield, registered entities to Grand Cayman address Obama called largest tax scam in the world. Mark Carney cannot hide from these questions. And you know it ruffled some feathers if the CTV News, Trudeau Media Corp, Red Star Media in Canada is starting to grill him over this. Jagmeet Singh makes plea for Canadians to ensure NDP has influence in next parliament. If you believe the polls, the NDP federally might not even get party status. Jagmeet Singh has been holding Canadians hostage for years so he could get his pension. He has decimated that party, the NDP party. He did this to himself. If he had even half a brain, he would have called an election last year. Because then there would be no Justin Trudeau. There would have been a huge majority conservative government with the NDP. Now we are looking at a world without the NDP. I love it. I can't stand the NDP party, and it only makes the provincial NDP party look even more ridiculous. Naheed Nenshi in Alberta? Seriously? Come on now. Moving on from Paul Mitchell. In the UK, many people are now being arrested for posting on social media. If the Carney Liberals win, then expect the same or worse here in Canada. Absolutely. A vote for the Liberals is a vote for Orwellian censorship. Of course, this is in regards to Mark Carney just the other day. Says he vows to push for internet censorship, of course, for safety, all in the name of safety. Doesn't want to trigger anybody. Prime Minister Mark Carney says a re-elected Liberal government will move forward with new regulations targeting harmful online content, marking a third attempt to legislate internet speech in Canada. And he is going after legal gun owners again as well. Toronto home sales are at a 27-year low, and condo investors are stuck in a nightmare. Toronto's tent encampments are up 20%, expanding into areas they've never been found in before. Tents and other makeshift structures were recorded in 81 locations in March, up significantly from the year before, and times are going to get tough in Canada. Why would anybody vote for Mark Carney? Why would anybody vote for the abusers? Why are they supporting the people that did this to them? It is Stockholm Syndrome. That's what it is. It is absolute insanity. Pierre Poilievre, maybe I'll just read this here. From Matt Antoniti. Wow, the scenes tonight in Windsor are at the Pierre Poilievre rally it's just insane. It's for workers. It's in Windsor. Change is on the way. Yes, hopefully. That's what his new motto is. Change is on the way. This rally was awesome. I watched it. I highly recommend you watch it. Pierre Poilievre is on his game tonight. And this crowd it's Canada. It's the people that are coming out to vote for change. It's not the silver-haired boomers that are trying to hold on to their retirement. It's a sharp contrast from what Mark Carney is selling. It's great because it's like the 25 to 45-ish crowd. And very, very electric. It was great. Moving on, Kirk Lubomov. Don't you ever say that there is fentanyl passing in from Canada to the United States. It's just false. Yeah, it's all bullshit. 3 more drug labs were busted in British Columbia. 2 of them were fentanyl production labs. All the drugs were for the Canadian market. Now, check this out. This is what's crazy. RCMP won't say the group behind it. It infuriates me. The RCMP won't say which group is behind it, besides that they have extensive connections within Canada and abroad. Even though the RCMP say the group behind this has extensive operations in Canada, they only arrested 2 people and released them. 3 lower mainland synthetic drug labs, 2 of which were making fentanyl, were dismantled in late March by the RCMP. Teeble also declined to identify the group or groups involved, aside from saying they were a BC-based organized crime group with extensive connections in Canada and abroad. 2 people, including a suspected underground chemist, were arrested but later released as the investigation continues. Why would anyone vote for this? Canada has serious problems. It really does. I'm going to keep you updated with as much as I can when I can. All of you out there, like, share, and take care. Follow me on Substack, Spotify, and of course, YouTube. All roads lead to Western independence. We're living in times of change, and it is happening at lightning speed because of the internet. Canadians need to align themselves with the values that they cherish, such as freedom, liberty for all, free speech, a right to bear arms, a right to protect family and property. The list goes on. The problem is those values are not shared by the majority of Canadians anymore. We must get our independence and align ourselves with the United States of America because of the Constitution. Every single Albertan deserves to have protection from big government, pretty much everything that's going on right now in Canada. That Constitution guarantees it. Why? Why anybody would not want that blows my mind. It's beyond me. All of you out there, take care.